Hello everyone, welcome to the new session of Artificial Insemination Part 1. So in this session, we are going to study about what is artificial insemination. So this is an introduction to this particular topic. Okay, so in this session, we are going to study about introduction of artificial insemination and understand what is actually artificial insemination. So there are some of the advantages of artificial insemination. We are going to see that, but there are some shortcomings also. So we are going to study about the advantages as well as the shortcoming of AI. Okay, so all these things we are going to cover up in this particular session. So let us start this. Okay, so good production as well as good reproduction are the two essential elements. Okay, these are the two essential elements. What are those? Good production as well as good reproduction for making the dairy farming business a profitable one, right? So if we want a good dairy farming or a business, a profitable one, then we must keep in mind two things, that is good reproduction of cattle, and the first one is good production. So this good reproduction means good quality of cattle, and when there is a good quality of cattle, then there is a good production. Okay, a number of new reproductive technologies have been implemented for enhancing the reproductive performance of the dairy animals. So the first thing is good reproduction. So to enhance the reproductive performance of the dairy animals, okay, new reproductive technologies has been introduced. Okay, so we are going to study about that. So the first is that artificial insemination. So this technology is one of the most important reproductive technologies implemented by the dairy industry. So this particular technology is implemented by the dairy industry, that is known as artificial insemination. AI is very useful in the country like India. In our country, this is very useful, where availability of quality males is inadequate and has become the major hurdle in the way of dairy and animals development. So this is one of the big challenge in our country, that we do not have a good quality of males, right? So when we are having a good quality of males, then what we can do? We can go for artificial insemination. Means we can collect the semen of this good quality of males, right? And that can be used for artificial insemination. As the name suggests, artificial insemination is a technique in which sperm is collected from the male bulls, processed, stored and manually introduced into the female reproductive tract. It is manually introduced. There is no any machines are there. It is manually introduced into the female reproductive tract at appropriate time for the purpose of conception, so that the female could get pregnant with this particular semen, that is the stored sperm. But this sperm that is got collected from the good quality of males, that is processed. Before storing, it get processed, then stored. Okay, it can be stored for a longer time, and whenever there is a requirement, that is introduced manually to the female genital or the female reproductive tract. AI has become one of the most imperative techniques for the genetic improvement of farm animals, since preferably the semen from the genetically superior, that is sires or male, are used to inseminate the female animal artificially. Okay, so This is the way to improve any cattle animal genetically. So this is called genetic improvement. And how this can be improved genetically? Because we are opting good quality males. Good quality males. Okay, so semen of these cattle are collected, processed and stored. So when these females are get fertilized with these semen, okay, so there is a chance of genetic improvement of the farm animals, right? So it has been most extensively used for the breeding dairy cattle and buffaloes. What is artificial insemination? So AI is a tool that possesses the potential of economic and rapid diffusion of elite male to a large number of females in a short duration of time over a large geographic area. So we can have elite males, their numbers are less. Good quality males. Elite males means good quality males, their number are less. We are having larger number of females, like this, in a big geographic area, and we are having just less number of elite males, right? So the semen is collected, and this semen is transferred to all the females, right? All the females. So in this way, there is a guarantee that in a short duration of time and in a large geographical area, large number of females, okay, can produce a good quality of next generation, right? And that can improve the economic condition of the dairy, right? Artificial insemination is one of the most efficient tools accessible to the dairy farmers to improve the productivity and profitability of the dairy enterprise. And in artificial insemination, the bulls of the superior quality can be efficiently exploited with least concerns of their location in far away places. So good quality of bulls or the superior quality of bulls, okay, they can be efficiently exploited. Efficiently means easily exploited for the collection of semen irrespective of their location. So their semen is collected, stored, and they can be transferred from one place to the another, even to the states, different states, right? So in this way, we can improve the genetically improved quality of the cattle, right? So this can improve the economic condition of the dairy farmers. There are a lot of advantages of AI over the natural services with the bulls. Okay, so they are as follows. Let us see that. Boost efficiency of bull usage. So during the natural mating, a bull will donate much more semen in theoretically needed to make a pregnancy. So we require only less amount of semen. Okay, but at time of natural mating, lot of semen has been wasted. So on the other hand, collected semen can be diluted and extended to make 100 of semen doses from a single ejaculate, which can easily be carried from one place to another. So now you can understand this amount of semen that can also be diluted. Okay, that can also be diluted and extended to make 100 of semen doses just from one particular semen dose, the one which is discharged in the natural mating. Okay, and this single ejaculate which can easily be carried from one place to the another even. So this is one of the advantage. This can promote multiple insemination in the females in different geographical location, and semen can be stored for longer period of time. So the dairy farmers have not to wait for a long for the good quality of male, okay, or the bulls if they are going for the artificial insemination. So this can be stored, and whenever there is a requirement, this semen can be introduced manually to their genital tract. Cost effectiveness. No necessary of maintenance of breeding bulls. Hence, the expenditure on the maintenance of the breeding bull is saved. Check disease transmission. Natural mating allows the transmission of venereal disease between the males and females. So there is a lot of chances of the venereal disease when there is a natural mating. So when we are going for the artificial insemination, these venereal disease are checked at that particular level. On the other hand, artificial insemination, semen is regularly tested for its quality, possible infections, and allows checking of the spread of certain venereal diseases. So these particular diseases are checked at artificial insemination level in this particular type of fertilization. So one of the venereal disease, that is the contagious abortion or the vibriosis, though these can be checked. The progeny testing can be employed at an early age. The semen of an elite bull can be used even after the death of that sire. So we can store that semen from the elite bull, and even when this bull is died, this good quality bull is died, then also we are having that semen stored. Okay, so we can use that semen. It makes possible the mating of animals with great variation in body size with no injury to either of the animals. Sometimes in the natural mating the animals get injured, right? So but in this particular artificial insemination there is no chance of any injury. Promotes breeding efficiency by the routine examination of semen after the collection and frequent checking on fertility make early detection of interior bulls, and better breeding efficiency is warranted. So there is a good chance of breeding efficiency if we are following artificial insemination technique. It is useful to inseminate the cows denying to stand or accept the bulls at the time of ostrum. So sometime at the time of ostrum, the cow denied to get inseminate from the bulls. Okay, so at that particular time we can go for the artificial insemination. Okay, so useful in maintaining the perfect breeding and calving records. So this artificial insemination is also useful in maintaining the perfect breeding and calving records. So whenever we can have a perfect timing of insemination, perfect timing of fertilization, perfect timing of calving also. So this is, we can have a better record for this. Artificial insemination enhances the rate of conception. So there is a good chance of conception in case of artificial insemination. Artificial insemination do not allow the use of old, heavy or injured sires. So we do not allow to have a semen of old or heavy or injured sires. Okay. Artificial insemination when linked to ostrus synchronization program can promote a more consistent uniform calf production. So this is one of the advantages of artificial insemination. Okay, but there are some shortcomings of this technique. Dairy farmers have numerous arguments against the artificial insemination. In general, an AI program would need more intensive management of the herd, like sound nutrition program, cows in good body condition, good record keeping in the farm, an efficient herd health program, precise heat detection, and well-trained AI technician. The first and very utmost important thing is that we require a well-trained AI technician. Without that, this is not possible. Okay, and there must be, one person is there to record for keeping all the effective steps, right? And we must take a good care of the body as well as the health of animals. So this is also one of the challenge. Poor management in one or more of these fields might result a poorer success rate. So if we are having a poor management in artificial insemination, then we will not have a proper result. So few major drawbacks of AI are mentioned below. Require well-trained personnel and special tools. So this is very, very important. Yes, it is required. Take more time than natural services. The AI operator needs to have the knowledge of the structure and the function of reproduction in the dairy animals. So the AI operator must know about the reproductive organs of the animals. Okay. So if once know the function of reproduction in the dairy animals, then only they can go for this technique. So this is very important. Improper cleanliness of the instrument and unhygienic condition may lead to decline the conception. So if the instruments are not kept properly and if they are kept unhygienically, then there will be decline in the rate of conception. If the bull is not appropriately examined, the spreading of venereal disease will also be possible. So first thing, that the bull should be checked whether they are having the venereal disease or not, right? So the semen, then only the semen of that particular bull should be collected. So if we are not examine these things, then there is a chances of spreading of venereal diseases. So this is all about this session. We will have some more session on artificial insemination, okay, to know more about it deeply. Till then, thank you very much.